beautiful and blissful life with love and gratitude to all and creation at large. Today I am going to talk about life. The moment I listen or realize the word life, all that comes immediately to my consciousness is that it is the most beautiful, most precious, most creative, most energetic among all what the Creator has created. And even among the lives, the life of a human being is most unique and special because it has the capability to reach boundaryless limits in this creation and become one with the Creator. Just as the creation is ever evolving to maintain its balance, its beauty, its mystery, its energy, the same is possible with human beings. I feel it is very difficult to define life, but at the same time, it is easy to live life because life is in living. It is in experiencing the unfolding mystery that it provides. There is no way to attain life except by living it, except by being alive. Life is not somewhere happening for you, it is happening in you. Also, there is no purpose in life. Life is its purpose. Life is not a thing, it is a process. Life in itself has no meaning. Life is an opportunity to create meaning. What I said about myself when I listen to the word life may be true for few people, but at the same time, it may not be true to many people. Let me explain why. Just as perception is reality for the individual, even though the reality may be completely different, similarly for an individual, life is as one perceives it. If one perceives life as beautiful, bubbling with energy and full of opportunities, the same one will find with his or her life. But at the same time, if one perceives life as struggle, full of questions, which needs answers, and have negative approach, the same one will find with his or her life. Understand that life is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. Only a foolish person will try to find out answers for the problem, and in the process, every answers will create more questions, and this goes on and on like a vicious circle. Remember, Buddha had said that a meditator loses all his questions because a moment comes in his life when there are no questions and one attains wisdom. When there are no questions and one attains wisdom, the unfolding of the consciousness starts experiencing life in its totality. Therefore, life is not an event, but a process, a journey. Also remember, the ultimate mysteries of life are open only to those who have immense patience and faith. This is what Sai Baba is to teach. Shraddha, Sraburi. Life doesn't have any fixed meaning. It can be interpreted in infinite ways as its mystery unfolds every moment. And based on one's experience and developed perception, people try to define life in their own way. Some say life is a journey to be experienced and lived. Some say life is a series of questions and problems which needs answers and solutions. Some say life is a competition and to survive one needs to be ahead. Some say life is a leela, a drama, and like this we can go on and on. Let me now state few important points or facts about human life. 1. It is true that nobody has the power to take two steps together. You can take only one step at a time. This signifies that one should live in the moment and not try to jump into future or past. 2. Remember, we all are guests on this planet. Hence, leave this earth a little more beautiful, more human, more lovable, more fragrant for those unknown guests who would be following us. 3. It is not necessary to take everything seriously. A little foolishness is enough to enjoy the life, and a little wisdom to avoid the errors that we do. 4th point, it is important that we get out of our head and get into our heart. We think less and we feel more. Another important point, see that you respect life, revere life. There is nothing more holy or divine than life. 6th, you feel good, you feel bad, and these feelings are bubbling from your own unconsciousness, from your own past. Nobody is responsible except you. Nobody can make you angry and nobody can make you happy. 7th, and a very important point, life is not about achieving goals, it's about realization. 8th, life is in this moment. Life has no purpose. That's why it's so beautiful. In Indian culture, it is called Leela, meaning a play. And the moment you are ready to play, you realize life. You are already that which you are trying to be. The more you try, the more you miss. 9th point, nobody can say anything about you. Whatsoever people say, it's about themselves. But you become very shaky because you are still clinging to a false center. That is the greatest fear. What will the world say? That false center depends on others, so you are always looking to what they say. Life is a purposeless play of infinite forces. Beautiful if you don't have an achiever's mind. Don't try to do something, to be something, to become something. In such a process, you will miss the life. Just be. Don't try to become. Drop the future. Just be in the moment. Feel and be aware of the moment. Then every moment is eternity. 11th point, truth is not something outside to be discovered. It is something inside to be realized. Next point, life is about knowing and creating yourself, as sometimes the heart sees what is invisible to the eyes. 13. Don't try to find answers in life, because when you try to find answers, life changes the questions. 14. Do understand and realize that you need not be perfect. You are perfect as you are made by God. Enjoy the journey as it unfolds with all its surprises. 15. In life there are no limitations except the one made by the individual. Next point, life is the best offer ever one can get. Therefore, use it well. 17. Just while cycling, in order to keep the balance, you need to keep it moving. Same is the case with life. 18. All that you give comes back to you as an echo. In short, the law of karma. 19. A very important point. A comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. 20. Remember, in life, it takes nothing to join the crowd, but it takes everything to stand alone. Next point, always pray to have eyes that sees the best, heart that forgives the worst, mind that forgets the bad, and the soul that never loses faith. 22nd, once you start seeing the beauty of life, ugliness starts disappearing. The moment you see joy, sadness disappears, because both heaven and hell cannot be together. You can only have one. It's your choice. 23rd, you can either be creative or destructive. You cannot remain neutral. Either you have to affirm life with all its joy, or you start condemning life. Next point, which we mostly see in the society, that there are people, to avoid pain, they avoid pleasure, and to avoid death, they avoid life. Last and the most important point of my life, live life, don't consume it. So friends, these were the few points about life. My earnest request to all of you is to see life with all its positivity and not have negative approach in life. Whatever is happening with you has some purpose. Create positive meaning out of it. Look life with all its positivity, all its energy, all its beauty. As I said at the start, it is difficult to explain life, but easy to live life. So friends, live every moment with joy, love, compassion, like a child does, who lives every moment without being bothered of past or future. With this, I would like to stop for today, thanking you for your valuable time and patience listening. See you again with some new topic. Till then, enjoy life in its totality and live a blissful life.